First questions from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Trevor. I guess just first, what do you think of your overall outing today?
I thought I was really good, actually. Thought I had probably the best command of my slider that I've had all year. I thought my curveball was really good. Fastball command was good. Velo was good. So overall, I thought it was really good.
To Machado, was it just basically throw him sliders until he hits it there, or what was kind of the approach there today?
Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
One more thing for me. Tatis, he did the McGregor strut. He bat flipped. He closed one eye as he rounded first. Does that bother you, or is that just part of the personality that the game kind of seems to be missing a little bit?
No, I want to say something about that because I think it's important. He did it in the first. I didn't see it because I was paying attention to doing my job, and then he did it again when he homered off me again later in the game. Their dugout was doing it, and I like it. I think that pitchers who have that done to them and react by throwing at people or getting upset and hitting people or whatever. I think it's pretty soft. If you give up a homer, a guy should celebrate it. It's hard to hit in the big leagues. So I'm all for it. And I think it's important that, the game moves in that direction and we stop throwing at people because they celebrated having some success on the field. Another one of those moments today, I got Hosmer on a curveball in the dirt and hit him with a sword celebration. And the next at bat, he hit a curveball at my face and gave me the sword celebration at first. And we kind of laughed about it, and we've got a little history together. We played against each other for many years, and that's what it is to be a competitor. Like I'm going to go at you, and I'm going to get you sometimes, and then you're going to get me sometimes. So we can have fun and we can celebrate it while we're still competing at the highest level. And I just thought that was an important note tonight.
Next question's from Kirsten Watson. Go ahead.
Trevor, we noticed with Manny Machado, you used the slider a lot there. Was that the game plan ahead of the game, or what kind of led to that decision?
Yeah, I mean, it's always the game plan. Last time I just didn't do it for whatever reason. But it's my best pitch to righties. So it's always the game plan to throw sliders to righties, and then you read based on what they're doing, how they react to it. And then, I had a really good slider tonight, so it was a lot easier to lean on it because I felt like I could throw it where I needed to.
And there was that moment there where the ball kind of almost hit you. You landed, you fell to the ground. Did your life somewhat flash before your eyes in that moment?
I don't know if it was my life. It was probably the ball. It was like, I don't know how it didn't hit me, honestly. I actually told Haas at first, I was like, hey, bro, you almost killed me. Kind of laughed about it, but I'm not kidding. I mean, it was really, really close.
Thanks, Trevor. Glad you're okay.
Me too.
Next question's from Michael Duarte. Go ahead.
Yeah, Trevor, you were talking about that MLB The Show had Tatis homering off of you, and then he does it again today. But I want to talk about that second one. That pitch looked about a foot outside the plate. Was it where you wanted it? I couldn't believe he was able to get that and pull it to left center.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I think I executed the pitch that I wanted to. Ideally, it would have been a little bit more down, but in that situation, tie game, 3-2 count, I got to throw something that's close to the plate. I don't want to walk him and get the inning started off, so in force action, I threw a good pitch, and he's a good hitter. I probably led him to that spot a little bit. I threw him a lot of sliders, kind of sweeping away from him, a lot of fastballs outside. And most guys, you can do that too, but he's an elite player and he thinks along with you, and he can hit pitches that are that far out of the zone. So I don't chalk it up to being a bad pitch. Maybe it's the wrong pitch. I'll go back and look at the film and, have a better game plan and some adjustments for him next time for sure. But, coming off of facing him last outing, I've seen, I think I was 5 at-bats in the span of, 5 days against him. And, he thinks along with you. He's a really talented player. So not surprised that he was able to hit that pitch. Like I said, sometimes you get him, sometimes you're going to get got. You got to be okay with both.